Hi gang, welcome back to the Splainer. I'm Austin Davis. I didn't watch the debate because I was already depressed. When I emerged from my despair and self-pity, I realized this country is having a breakdown much worse than my own. I'm much better now, thank you for not asking, and I've caught up on the highlights. What disturbs me most is that the worst stuff is coming from the public, not the campaigns. The weird meme RV driving around town. Yeah, all normal signs of a stable person participating in a totally effective system. The internet hate is spilling over. Justin Trudeau had to wear a bulletproof vest on stage. Being extra sensitive to toxic dynamics these days, I went fishing in the campaign election sludge. Here's what I caught. An observation. This country is so racist. Oof. Forgive me if you knew this already, but I look like this, so it took me a little longer than it should have. This election campaign has been gross and revealed some of the nation's most shameful, nastiest habits. Primarily, the racism. Race issues are now more entwined in this election than topics like the carbon tax or SNC Lavalin. From racist face painting, to the relatively lesser known racist knee painting, to all the examples of people being crappy to NDP leader Jagmeet Singh, including the one guy who thought he was giving Singh good advice by telling the leader to take his turban off to look, quote, more like a Canadian. Woof. Which leads me to this. A prediction. The People's Party of Canada will do better than the polls indicate. Maxime Bernier's sore loser party is polling at about 2%, depending on your source. If there's one fact we can take away from Donald Trump and apply here, right now, it's that people who don't want to be called racist, who are planning to vote for candidates being called racist, don't want to tell you their true feelings. But when they get in the voting booth, oh boy, nobody to call me racist. Even the US exit polls didn't accurately predict Trump's surge. Now, Max is no Donald, but the only real difference, and perhaps saving grace, is that the PPC doesn't have the money to emulate the Republican machine. So with the right possibly divided a little bit, a suggestion. Make a big lefty tent out of red, orange, and green. I appreciate our multi-party system and the value of choice, but at least the Liberals, Greens, and NDP can agree on climate change. Maybe they can figure out what we're going to do with this massive aging population. Just a thought. Vote splitting is going to be very real, but strategic voting is a bummer. Voting against instead of voting for is a tough way to engage with the system. We needed electoral reform, and the guy who promised it gave up. So if that plays into your decision, I don't blame you. I'm not endorsing anybody, but I don't trust this man's swing. By the way, Mr. Scheer, my offer stands to sock some dingers next time you're in Regina.
There you go.
What are you doing Monday?